Hello, hello. Welcome. It's me, Danyell Carmelita, your favorite tarot reader and astrologer. Welcome. Today we have a lot to talk about. We actually have some horoscopes, which I've kind of been a little dropping a case on that one, but I have been doing tarot. But this week we have Venus entering Capricorn. We have a lot of thoughts and actions and themes around long-term goals still in play from that people say New Year's, but from that Capricorn energy. We have the full moon in Leo. So if you are bored, get ready for some drama. Uranus goes direct, so our finances and resources are huge this week. And January 27th, we have a lot going on that day. So that is the whole week in a nutshell, but we are going to go over it individually. Let me bring up to the stage my beautiful astrology chart. Welcome, everyone, if you are listening via podcast. If you cannot see, I'm just pulling up my chart on the current day, and today's the 22nd. I discussed that in the last video / podcast. So we're just going to go over tomorrow, which is the 23rd. And 22nd, we have that moon in Gemini. It's a lot on our mind. We want to talk a lot, communicate, read, study, research, write. A lot of socializing could be happening as well with that. But I did discuss everything from the last video. So go ahead and check out that for just the 22nd. Okay. So today, the 23rd, we have this amazing Venus here entering Capricorn. Let's talk about it. Okay. So it happens at 12:50 a.m. It's going to be very profound and very serious about love. Oh, by the way, actually, before we even talk about that, how was everyone's week? I didn't even ask. How was that Pluto entering Aquarius? How was that Pluto conjunct Aquarius? Because that you may be still feeling that. You see, they're still close to each other. Let me actually show you the closeness here. Here they are right here. They're still hugging in conjunct. And personally, it was an experience. First of all, I don't have really Aquarius placement, so I wasn't as affected, my daughter and I. And we were just watching literally as Pluto entered Aquarius. It's just crazy how it naturally, no matter what, the energy just, you feel the energy. But we got into YouTube's and watching the latest technology. And that's when I was like, oh crap, this is Pluto entering Aquarius. We just fell in a hole, me and her at home. By the way, you like my Rihanna t-shirt? I have on a Rihanna t-shirt. Oh, the elephant in the room, a big fluffy hat too. Yeah, I'm totally into that mob wife or Russian wife fur era. I have a lot of hers. Okay. So I'm already into the trend. Anyway, but beyond that, what I was saying? Oh, we watch a bunch of YouTubes on technology and the advancement of the future and the VR camera, the VR, what is that? Glasses? I don't know. The VR glasses and how that is how you can be in your computer and download and move, this app to that app. Crazy. I mean, just get ready for Pluto and Aquarius. I actually have a lot of Gemini placements, so I am into this technology in the future. I actually love it. Okay. I also have some 11th house placements, so I'm into this. Okay. I don't want it to go too far. Okay. Everything in abundance. However, AI, I mean, if we were discussing Google, if we knew what Google was going to do. So there. Anyway, so yes, and the kids, it's a different day and age. I'm sure my parents said the same thing. So that is also with Pluto and Aquarius. There was also another thing that I noticed. Hold on. I don't want to cough or sniff into the mic. So, and I didn't smack. Sorry if you're just like, what is she doing? Smacking, doing the most. Okay. So the sun also represents father. So all my Aquarius placements and all my Aquarius risings, if you had issues with control with your father, very interesting. I noticed that when Pluto entered Aquarius, But the biggest part from Pluto entering Aquarius for me was just watching the latest gadgets and technology in the future and falling into a hole. I'm very entertained about the Tesla and a new truck and a new way of cooking food with cameras and an app. I mean, not my thing. I want to make sourdough bread from scratch, but I'm into it. Okay. I like looking at both traditional and advanced. So, in the future. So anyway, but yes, the sun represents father. So if you had some control issues with your father, Aquarius, risings in Aquarius placements, then makes sense. Or any type of father figure, the sun represents the father. But there was some power issues, dynamic. So yeah, so sorry, Aquarius, get ready. I tried to warn you guys. No one listens to me. Well, you guys listen to me, but in my personal life, they all call me when it hits the fan. Okay. When it hits the fan, they call me and are like, what is going on? It's like, the collective reading that I discuss also can affect you too, people that I love. But it's okay. I could talk about astrology and tarot all the time, especially psychology. So, okay. So, back to what I was saying. So, now Venus is entered Capricorn, and, shout out to all the Aquarius energy, buckle up, get ready. Anyway, but Venus enters Capricorn. And so we have a very serious love and enduring love. And love is a never ending game. Okay, very serious. Okay. Always, um, always serious when it comes to love. Not really flirting, very reserved, careful, and warms up very slowly if you're trying to get involved with someone. Also represents lasting love. So if you fall in love with this during this time, get ready for that long lasting love, reliable, responsible, faithful love, maybe hard in love, cold with love, loaded with complexities, inhibited, considered age difference because that Capricorn represents older, older energy. Okay. Oh, you can see my mouse moving and I'm just moving something. I guess it's over that. Anyway, sorry. Considerable age difference in relationship, love, grown, code. Relationships continue in a form only because we are dealing with form with Capricorn energy, it's like the structure. So maybe like the way that it looks, because we are dealing with that image too. Commitment and stability versus the way that it looks versus how it really is. Okay, practical and love, committed, stability. Relationship goals may shift towards long term objectives, ambition in relationships, financial considerations, because Venus does represent our money. Oh, did I not say that Venus represents love and socializing and money? Okay. So yeah, maturity in love because that Capricorn is so mature and old. Okay. Socially responsible because we are dealing with socializing, like I said. Friendships may get deepen in terms of maturity. Social activities may be less frivolous and more purposeful. Actually, let me see. During let me fast forward and see February 14th here. What are we dealing with? Venus. Still in Capricorn. Ooh, so all those Galentine days, you guys are going to be very serious during Galentine's Day. I've actually attended a Galentine's Day. I know it's like attended a function that someone threw, and it was Galentine's Day. It was very serious, very deep. I actually enjoyed it. Don't remember what the moon was, but the female energy. Speaking of Aquarius, one Aquarius is calling me now. Anyway, so hold on. Okay, sorry, I had to text her that I was on live. Okay, individuals might be find satisfaction in being recognized for their hard work and achievement, because you are going to get some financial things, maybe being recognized for some financial blessings. Okay, because Venus is what we naturally attract. Values may be grounded in practical and long term considerations. Practical considerations may play a role in romantic choices. Now, aesthetics, because Venus is about aesthetics. So, maybe some classic or timeless style we would get with Venus and Capricorn. Practicality, and things have to be more functional when it comes to makeup or style or anything dealing with design and beauty. Social interactions may take on a more structure and goal orientated approach. Oh, that's what I was saying about Galentine's, right? With Galentine's, now the Aquarius is like, I want you to just focus on me. Sorry. Anyway, with the Galentine's, it was very serious and actually not just like fun and fluff. Okay. So get ready for that if you're celebrating Galentine's Day anytime around that time. Might find inspiration in structured artistic pursuits and projects with tangible outcomes. Okay. Now, some challenging things is that it can be stifling creatively because it's so practical and it's so like, why are we doing abstract things? It has to make sense. Unconventional artistic expression may be very limited. An overemphasis on professionalism. Get ready for that. Not really being spontaneous. My Sagittarius rising finds that to be extremely boring. But when it comes to work, I love that Capricorn energy. Risk of undervaluing or overlooking the importance of creativity when it comes to aesthetics or emotions, when it comes to love. Okay. Too conservative or rigid in values. Self worth primarily from external accomplishments. You need validation and achievements through achievements. Does it make sense? That Capricorn really cares about their image, right? Reserve expression of love. There might be a tendency to avoid taking emotional risks. Fear of vulnerability could lead to more guarded approach in relationships. Work balance challenges because you're so into working. Prioritizing practical concerns over emotional needs. Maybe you're testing some relationships here. Relationships may be tested because you want commitment, okay? And you want determination in love and you want resilience in love, okay? There could be a risk of becoming too rigid in values within relationships, potentially hindering being adaptable, okay? Just took off my, is this a kimono when it's a sweater? I think so. I have a few sweater kimonos. Are they called kimonos? Why can't I think of the word? Whatever. Okay. Overemphasis on materialism is what we get with Venus entering Capricorn. Now, Mercury is going to oppose the moon in Cancer that same time. You see it hits there. That's actually going to be 12 degrees. It's going to happen at 12:53 p.m. 12 degrees is a Pisces degree. So there could be some themes of sleeping, drugs, alcohol, being unconscious, your psyche. Did I say dreams? I said sleeping. Feet, endings, shadows, unclear, death, okay, dying. Your logic can not see and understand emotions with this aspect. Your thought of business and reputation versus your family and home, because we have this like seesaw effect when it's opposing on opposite sides of the chart here. It's here and then it's there. There's always this like back and forth. So like mother versus father could be a thing too. Communication may be more reserved and expressing emotions could feel challenging. There may be clash between practical thinking and emotional sensitivity. This opposition make it challenging for individuals to express their self emotionally. Great. With that Venus in Capricorn, here we go. The lacking of emotions. Communications and relationships may face a challenge as they could clash because of that lack of emotions and the desire to have clear, logical communication with that Mercury in Capricorn. So, definitely feeling that Mercury in Capricorn because I want clear communication. How are you guys feeling with that? There may be a tendency to keep emotions hidden. And there may be tension between communication related to family and home because that Cancer is the ruler of the moon. It's the moon in Cancer. And that's all about home and women versus your business and your professional and yes, get ready for that. Now, let's see what we have here. Something all the way until the 25th. We have Mars is going to square Chiron here, and it's going to square at 15 degrees at 9:15 a.m. 15 degrees is a Gemini degree. So there is something with your community, something with your siblings, early education, communications, gadgets like your televisions and phones, self-expression, anything dealing with writing, right? So books, and I said siblings. So and your community, neighborhood. How are you pursuing things such as your career, long-term goals, time structure? Is conflicting with your strong healing process, because Chiron is all about healing. Mars is like how you pursue things, right? In that sign Capricorn, your goals. There might be tensions between assertive action and the need of healing in the area of self assertion. Ambitions may trigger some old wounds and insecurity, because that Chiron, is the healer of the wounds, and it's in the sign Aries. So some self wounds. Okay. Leadership is Aries energy. So leadership roles may trigger personal vulnerabilities. Balancing the need for discipline with self healing can be challenging. I forget that I am live and people could be commenting. I always forget to read the comments, but yes. Anyway, and I'm saving this if you are live. Okay, leadership roles. Okay, balancing a need. I said that. Oh, workplace challenges. Here we go. Mars and Capricorn in the workplace may encounter challenges related to authority, because Aries loves to be the boss. Okay, especially with the underlining insecurity with that Chiron in Aries. Okay. Capricorn too is that structure. It's the police, people in uniforms. So be aware of that. This transit provides an opportunity to address some workplace dynamics. So take advantage. Now, we have the beautiful full moon in air. You know what I just realized? I have no water. Oh my gosh. I know you want to get into this full moon in Leo, and I do want to get to that too. But let me grab my water real quick. Hold on. Oh, let me close the door. Yeah, got greedy. I grabbed water and tea. How's the weather with this Capricorn energy too? Everyone's cold? Yes, because that is definitely Capricorn energy. Okay, so back to what we were discussing. Sorry for that commercial break. Brought to you by that song is that the song? Yeah, that song is a song my brother produced. Anyway, let's talk about that full moon in Leo. It's going to happen in 5 degrees, and the moon is opposing the sun. This is not the exact time. This will be at 5 degrees, so it's going to go back here. But the sun is in Aquarius and the moon is in Leo anytime there's a full moon. And Leo degrees is the 5 degrees is Leo degree. So expect some drama, okay? Some attention, maybe someone's on a stage, something dealing with fame, light, because it is the sun is the ruler of Leo. Children, childlike expression, self-expression, creativity. Oh, also some like rulers and leaders, like monarchs, kings and queens. Okay, gold, the heart, entertainment, strength, hair. Okay, so anytime we have a full moon, the full moon is seen as a climax of the monthly lunar cycle. Okay, actually, let me make myself bigger here so I can really express to you the full moon. If you guys, I Forget that I say, if you guys want a reading and you're here live, go ahead and click the write a comment, and I will do your reading live too if you're ever joining live. Anyway, but full moons. Anytime we have a full moon, period, regardless of the zodiac sign, and this full moon is going to be on the 25th. Okay, it's going to happen at 9:54 a.m. So if you have any full moon rituals, you need to do it on the 24th. You always do it the night before. Okay. Now, if it is at night, then it's fine. But if it's in the morning, like at 9:54 a.m., you want to do your full moon rituals the night before. Okay, so like I said, it is the climax of the lunar cycle. It's about releasing the old and letting go of lower energies that come from upset or any negative events. The full moon is also a powerful time for inner work. Okay, let's do a lot of self-help here. And it also creates something like a tug of war, because remember I told you in that showed you in that chart, it has that opposite thing in a chart, and I'll bring it back up. We need to process negative emotions, fears, upset arguments, disappointments, dramas, and wrongdoing, especially drama. Okay, and we need to forgive and release during a full moon. Now, full moon rituals are things you can do for full moon. You may not like the word rituals because you're like, oh, sounds like a witch. Okay, so things you can do. Okay, you can meditate about releasing anything negative, any stress. You think about it and you write it down, tear it up. Since we are dealing with the Leo and full moon, tear it up and throw it in the trash. I would light it up to flames, okay? Maybe over a sink, maybe over a pot. Don't start a fire, but some firework will help with that. If you're into candle magic, an orange candle, that's great too, dealing with Leo energy. The full moon is also a powerful time for inner work. Oh, I said that. Oh, wait, but I'm sorry, all over the place. But yellow, orange, Leo, the color of the sun, anything dealing with that color. Close your eyes, visualize the person that you need to forgive, and say out loud that you forgive them. Say it about 10 times, okay, until you believe it. All right. Stand over a sink, do a forgive list, and you can burn it over a sink. Create a gratitude list too, because it's not just about forgiveness, but also about like, what are you thankful for? So let's talk about some full moon rituals. I mean, not rituals, themes. What does this full moon going to look like? Okay. You could be self-centered, you could be egotistical, you could be proud. This is the energy that this full moon will carry, okay? Treating people around you like they're minions. You could be arrogant, you could be vain, you could be pushy, you could be pompous. This is dealing with the emotions, okay? Expressing yourself creatively could be a thing too. We are dealing with that Aquarius sun, so maybe expressing yourself creatively with some technology. There could be some emotion there towards that. Having shown yourself, not having shown yourself enough self-love, because it's all about the self and it's all about the love. Okay. Who's on the stage? Who loves yourself? So the negative side is too much love. On the other negative side is not enough love. Okay. The full moon is a good time to get back in touch with being very, not vain, humility. Okay. Humility. Pay attention to what your friends really need, because that sun in Aquarius is like, hello, what about the group? And you're all about yourself, okay? Leo's dramatic, it's passionate. The full moon may intensify these emotions and bring a very theatrical flair into interpersonal interactions. Leo energy loves conflict. So be aware of that. Individuals may be more passionate or more enthusiastic about some type of subject. Okay. Leo is about romance too. So there could be some conflicts, some versus the self of the sun in Aquarius with romance, maybe leadership, because Leo is very strong and I wouldn't say controlling like, Scorpio, but we are dealing with some monarchs, some kings and queens. Now that could be more a collective energy. Just the confidence too. Be aware of that. This form will encourage individuals to step into leadership roles, take charge of a certain situation. If you are not strong, be strong. If you are too strong, pipe it down. Think about the collective. Balancing the needs of yourself versus the needs of the group, being creative versus creativity and self-expression. Very generous energy too. So Leo is associated with generosity because you are dealing with gold, right? And the heart. So, and children and having fun and fertility. All these things can come up, and there could be some emotions regarding this full moon. Okay. So be aware of that. Let me bring the chart back up here. Hold on one second. Who's excited about this full moon? I will actually do, I don't do readings on full moon. I have to actually block that off my schedule. But if you want a reading the night before, the day before, not the night, I don't work at night because I do have kids. But if you want a reading before, I am definitely down to do it for you. Okay, so January 26th, I wouldn't suggest getting a reading during any eclipse too. Just throwing that out there. Okay. January 26th, we have Mercury is going to square Chiron. Chiron is all up in the tea this week. I mean, but we do have that Mars and Mercury working together. So a lot of arguments, aggressive arguments could be happening here, especially with this Capricorns. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, just a lot of like, are you happy? Okay, take care of Capricorns. Don't worry. Look, the love is on its way. Just be aware of this. This will soon end. But we have some squaring here with our beautiful Chiron. And Chiron in Aries is going to happen in 15 degrees. Again, that is a Gemini degree. So everything that I discussed earlier about Gemini. So how are you pursuing things such as your career, your structure, and healing? Again, we are visiting this through thought. Last time it was action. A few days ago, was that just yesterday, the 25th? But now yes. So on the 25th, it was Mars. Today is Mercury. So more communicating, and you may feel strained and might find it challenging to convey messages and having obstacles on healing and self-improvement. Healing through communication. There are some challenges with there and some conflicts, okay? Learning through the challenges is important. Addressing communication blocks that are rooted in deeper wounds. It also can bring attention of how mental process and communication impacts the overall well-being. That seems more like a collective thing than individually, but looks like, let's see how it affects our Aries and Capricorns. Okay. Yes. And our cardinal signs. All right. So on the 27th, so the 25th and 27th, the 25th and the 26th is all about healing. Okay. Now the 27th, we got a lot on this day. Okay. We got Mercury is going to conjunct Mars. Officially, they are now touching. And as soon as they touch, then it starts to separate. So it's been applying this whole time, and now it's going to be separating. But on the 27th, it is conjunct. Okay. Then we have Mercury squaring the nodes. Okay. And if Mercury is squaring the nodes, then what else is squaring the nodes? Mars is squaring the nose, okay? Venus in Capricorn is going to sextile Saturn that same day. I'm telling you, it's a lot. Here we go. And we have the sun is going to square Jupiter. Uranus goes direct that day too. All on the 27th. So the 27th is huge. And we'll start with Mercury conjunct Mars. I feel like this is a big one. This is also in a Leo degree. So there is drama. Okay. Now we could have some themes of children, gold, heart. Mars is not death, thank God, because when I think children in the heart, we have a lot of situations with the vaccines connected with that. Anyway, but so what does this mean? Sharp and passionate mind, mental energy. You could be very decisive and communicated. There's pointed humor, sharp opinions, a lot of arguments, heated words, sarcasm, insults, stress. Capricorns, please pipe it down. All my Capricorn placements, please calm down. Focus and strategic communication, assertive communicative style, strategic decision making, very productive when it comes to work and achieving the things that you want to work for. Precise thought and action, goal oriented communication, direct communication. Remember, this can cause some conflict. You could be restless, you could be impatient, and just be aware of that. Capricorn is also associated with practicality and problem solving. So this conjunct could help with those issues. Now, again, we have Mercury, and it's going to be squaring the nodes. Bam and bam. It's going to be squaring in 18 degrees. So Mercury scooch over a little bit. And when we have the lunar nodes are the points dealing with the moon, okay? But they're associated with life lessons, growth, and karmic influences. It's going to happen in 18 degrees. That is a Virgo degree. So there could be some cleansing, some diminishing, something making smaller, organization, improvement. I like to say a cleanse. Okay. Something dealing with health, work, and routine. Also being service of others and processing things and pets. Okay. So with this square is challenging. It doesn't like this energy. The planets don't like each other. So there's tension in communication styles, karmic lessons in communication, struggle with expressing emotions, balancing practicality and intuition, issues with learning and education. Ooh, get ready for that. Navigating communication choices, revisiting past communication issues, challenging in networking, and growth through communication, because the nodes are here to improve. Okay. So we have all that. And then also at 10, that happens at what time would that happen? That happens at 8:23 p.m. So in the morning, we have that conjunct. Stay away from arguments. And then in the evening, we get more into things. So Venus is going to sextile Saturn. Venus, again, is in Capricorn. Saturn is in a great sign, Pisces. That happens at 10:03 p.m. It happens at 6 degrees. Again, 6 degrees is a Virgo degree. So there's a cleanse of something. But this aspect is happy, and you just have to do the work to make sure this energy is working on your side. Okay. Very satisfactory with relationships, quality time, feeling a sense of responsibility. If you're not arguing, commitment to one's relationship, solid working partnership. So it's great if you're in a relationship, because you do have that sextile. So if you have that argument there with that conjunct energy, just pipe it down, okay? Because you do have some positive energy. Positive with duties, obligations regarding your relationships, gratification from being of service to ones you love. What else do we have? Group standards and ideas would be more important to you than your own. What else do we have? This is a good time to sit down with a loved one and come up with an understanding, because Venus and Saturn will get it done. Okay. Stability in relationships, practical approach to love, financial responsibility in relationships. There's structure in socializing and social interaction, and balancing love and responsibilities, embracing commitment. Also, if you have a job and there's a career and then there's a relationship in there, this is going to work out pretty great. Okay. Also, maybe like really being interested in someone at a business, with that Saturn, who's a boss of some sort or a older figure. So yes, and it's kind of like blurred lines with that Pisces energy. Now later on at 11:18 p.m., I will be in bed. Sun is going to square Jupiter. Big, 6 degrees. Again, Virgo. There's a lot of cleansing happening. This is an extremely useful square, because when we deal with Jupiter and negative aspects, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's always bad. So it can give you some energy to go ahead and pursue whatever you desire. You have to be disciplined and not do anything excessive like spending or overbuying or overeating. This transit can also make you very generous. So try not to be over extravagant. Remember, Sagittarius, Jupiter is the ruler of Sagittarius. And this can help you if you don't know astrology. And what happens during Sagittarius season? Everyone's giving. The Christmas decor is taking over the house, so everything is in abundance and everything is really big. So try to not overdo it. Okay. Tendencies toward arrogance also can happen. Being very grandiosity, self-importance, ethical blind spots, attitudes of entitlement, conflict between individual and stability. Overconfidence, like I said, conflicting with belief systems, because Jupiter is in charge of the belief systems, right? So Balancing between freedom and security, idealism and practicality. There could be some financial tensions. However, maybe if you save, this is going to work out in your benefit. Expanding social circles versus personal relationships and overcoming challenges through growth. The squares are opportunity anytime we have a square to learn and to grow. Okay. Now at 11:15, we have Uranus. This is more in the day, but Uranus is going to go direct. Who is excited about that? I know some of you guys are like, who cares? But it will go direct. And when it goes direct, it will go direct in 19 degrees, which is a Libra degree. So there's some law here, some harmonious, maybe fashion, beauty, aesthetics, relationships here, fairness, could be dealing with some business, music and art. Okay. Planet Uranus rules innovation, change, and unexpected events. So there could be an energy shift with these things that it rules: environmental awareness, digital currency evolution, environmental upheavals, unpredictable economic trends, artistic innovation, economic instability, resistance to change, food supply challenges. This is what we get when Uranus is in a sign Taurus. It going direct could make it worse or stronger, or maybe these were things we were dealing with internally when it was in retrograde. But there could be some breakthroughs and innovations, technology, inequality, individuals and collective changes, financial markets, technical advancements. I think there was something with a group. Oh, yes, now that I think about it. Uranus was retrograding when we had the Jews and the church. That's the group. I feel like there was something in the Mexican mafia that was no bueno. That could have been Uranus retrograding. Anyway, so some unconventional solutions on a positive side, personal liberation, and social and environmental movements happening. Okay, so the outer planets are important, people. Don't ignore them. Show them love. January 28th. Let's move on. So that was a big day, the 27th. Everyone journal what's going on here. Let me get a sip. This is like super life, okay? I didn't have time to do this. I had so much I had to do for my kids. I actually thought I wasn't going to be able to do this, but here I am. And then I have to hurry up and get off. Okay. Mercury is going to trine Uranus on the 28th. Mercury is going to trine Uranus at 19 degrees at 1:06 p.m. 19 degrees is a Libra degree. Yeah. Okay. Again, Libra, I discussed that earlier, but we are going to be dealing with some trade. This is a great time to make some money. Okay. If you're into stocks, I would say do it this day. Mercury is all about commerce, trade with resources and money. Great time with this energy. Receiving information and processing information regarding long-term goals and resources. Also, if you're into dexterity, okay, something with the hands, and you're into the future or something that's quite different with resources. Yeah, it's all great. Okay. It's going to naturally come your way. Trines are very positive. Writing with or about Taurus themes. Taurus can be conservative in its approach, but there is some flexibility here. Travel and transportation with I don't know what I wrote here, but Mercury is about traveling. So I find that this is going to be very positive, especially if you're trying to travel in a different way. Do not go visit the Titanic, but this is a earth energy. So something on the ground, something dealing with earth. Okay. Sensuality and pleasure with an older male. Okay. That could be happening. What else do we have? Open-minded communication, effective problem solving, quick thinking, adaptability, technology and communication advancements, originality and problem solving, effective networking and collaborations. Great time for work. Great time for work with that Capricorn energy and enhanced learning and teaching. Love it. Okay. Also too, Mercury trining Uranus makes me think that you want to do something out of the ordinary as far as like how you write and how you think. Okay. Not the same routine. Now, Venus is going to trine Jupiter. A lot of trines this day. Venus, Where's my Venus? Is going to trine Jupiter, 6 degrees. 6 degrees, Virgo degree. Okay. It's going to happen at 5:01 p.m. Harmony in relationships, financial well-being, luxury and enjoyment with luxury. Okay. Positive social interactions. Remember, Jupiter, don't overdo it. Do not overspend. Do not overbuy. It's trine. So I think it's going to be all positive, very optimistic when it comes to love. Great. This is like Valentine's Day before Valentine's Day. Okay. Aesthetic appreciation. Go to an art gallery. Time to decorate your home. Plan it all this time. Okay. Anything cultural, artistic pursuits, do it this day. Generosity and giving. Ooh, I might do art that day. Yes, be creative. And anything that involves creativity and beauty, do it that day, okay? Favorable timing for romantic ventures. Do not spend too much money. Do not spend too much money. Do not spend too much money. Now, I was dealing with Virgo, so I'm thinking it's going to be something health related or work related, something dealing with routines, all that. Now, January 29th, or maybe just be in love with your pets. January 29th, we have Mars in Capricorn. It's going to trine Uranus, 19 degrees. Again, another Libra degree. That happens at 3:40 p.m. Again, trine is very positive. What did I say? Let me see. It's going to trine Mars. Here's Uranus, Mars. Yes, here we go. It's going to scooch on over to 19 degrees. Now, very positive. I love trines. Who doesn't? You don't have to do any work for this, okay? But, take advantage. Dynamic urges towards freedom, independence. This is when you're really going to want to do something different. You're not going to break away from regular routine. You're going to have courage to break away from regular habits. Very energetic innovations, more willing to take risks to achieve your goals. Entrepreneurial energy. Dynamic work environment, technical and mechanical skills, adaptability to change, innovative leadership, exciting physical activities, work out, do something different in your workout too. And what else do we have? Independence and autonomy. What else? Time to break from regular routine. Great time for new activities and new encounters. Sudden breakthroughs and rushes of energy. Very yang, male energy too. Okay. And that is what we have for the week. And let me tell you, next week we have Mercury entering Aquarius. And this week is big. Next week is more chill. Okay. So, yes, let's do some horoscopes. Let me actually get my water and tea. I want both. Okay. Before we get into the horoscopes. Oh, I should start off with Capricorn because it's Capricorn season. Capricorn season. Capricorn season. And I don't know who changed the color to my banners. I like my banners to be pink. And for some reason, they're black. Yeah, they should be. Okay. Oh, it's because I changed the style of it. Do I like this? I actually like it. We'll keep it. Okay. It's just that, if you guys are watching, it's clashing my beautiful Rihanna t-shirt. Okay. For you guys who don't care, let's get into the horoscopes. We'll also do some tarot. And here I am lollygagging, but I need to hurry up. Okay. Capricorns, we're going to start with you. Let me get my tarot deck. The tarot deck that we have here is the beautiful dark tarot. Is that what it's called? Oh, no, it's called the Dark Heart Tarot. One of my favorite tarot decks here. I'm actually going to cleanse the deck. I actually had to do another reading. Let's see. Okay. And I want to cleanse the energy from that reading. So it could be all good in a hood. This is my Palo Santos. Cleanse it from me. Okay. Here we go. Capricorns. Let's get started with you. Venus is going to be in your first house because it's entering the sign Capricorn. And Venus graces your personal identity and appearance. Focus on self-love and self-expression. Take pride in your image and let your charisma shine. Others are drawn to your magnetic presence. Very amazing. At the same time, Capricorns, you're kind of going through it with that Mars and Mercury. Be aware of that. And we have that conjunct, and we have the eighth house is your full moon, and the full moon invites you to explore deepness, going beyond the surface level of your emotions and embrace any type of transformation, especially anything with psychology. Dive into intimate connections, both emotionally and spiritually. Reflect on changes you like to make in your life and let go of what no longer serves you. Amen. Amen. Okay, Capricorns. Let me pull a tarot card for you. Ooh, we have the Ten of Cups. It's all about love for you, especially with that Venus that I was saying. Venus and Capricorn. It's all about love, abundance, and family. Very positive. Okay, so you've probably been a little angry lately, but let it go. It's all good. Okay, there's love, family, and abundance for you. This is the end of a journey, starting into a new journey of infinite possibilities too. So it's very positive. It's also a rainbow, diversity. Okay, diversity and love. Okay, beautiful, beautiful card. It's very positive. Okay, so I will see you guys next week. But for this week, positive energy with love. Okay, all right. Aquarius, let's do you and Pluto entering Aquarius. How are you guys doing? Okay, well, now for you, Venus, it goes into your 12th house. So it's all about your inner world, okay, and solitude. Take time for self reflection. Find beauty in being alone and being at home. Even if you're at home, whatever quiet space you have, spiritual and artistic pursuits bring fulfillment. Release what no longer serves you. Again, um, with the full moon coming up, but I would say it's a very spiritual time. So if you're into tarot, if you're into meditating, if you're into praying, do it all. Okay. When my Venus is in the 12th house, I'm okay with being alone and I'm not into hanging out as much. And that is okay. Try not to be negative with the love department. Okay. Now your full moon is going to be in the 7th house and it's going to take center stage. Of love and connections, and romance could be a big thing for you. It is also related with partnerships and collaborations. Express your appreciation for people and your relationships, and it will bring warmth to your life. Now, let me go up here and see because I forgot the degree of this full moon. Let me check and see. This full moon is, oh yeah, Leo degree. Yeah, okay. So you know what? It could be romance for you guys. If you guys are single, ready to mingle, but then you have that Venus in the 12th house. This is love of self. Okay. A relationship with God. All right. So, yes, let me pull a card for all my Aquarius here. Let me make sure. Okay, Aquarius, this is for you. Ooh, we have the devil. Okay, so you guys do not be too materialistic this week with the energy coming on, Aquarius, and also do not be toxic. Okay, that Pluto entering Aquarius may have you acting a little toxic. Be aware of that. This is about toxic energy. This is about materialism. This is about addictions. Oh, 12th house. Okay, be aware of that addiction. Let me pull another card here. Oh, look, we have the beautiful. There's all about being having harmony and balance in your life and being fair to yourself. And it's okay if you want to care about aesthetics a little with this justice card, but be fair to yourself. There may be some incriminating law things going on this week. Be aware of that, my beautiful Aquarius, but find some harmony in anything that you do. And addiction is not harmony. That's actually knocks you off your harmony. Okay. So be aware of that. And this doesn't have to be addiction of drugs. This could be addiction to TV, addiction to food, addiction to anything negative. Okay. Be aware of that, especially with that 12th house placements. I will see you guys next time. Bye. Okay, Pisces, let's get on to you. The Venus in Capricorn is going to your 11th house, and this is all about social interactions, group activities. It could also be like really falling in love with technology in the future, especially with that Pluto entering Aquarius, or hopes and dreams, or really being in love with things that are like dealing with your hopes and dreams, like goal setting things, or like having a vision board party. So stuff like that. Strengthen ties with friends and like-minded individuals. Engage in collaborative projects that are fun and enjoyable. Now, your moon, that full moon, is going to happen in the 6th house. This is a house of health, work, pets, self-sacrificing energy. Focus on your well-being with this full moon. Evaluate your daily routines. Make adjustments for a better health because the moon is at the climax here. And work on your skills, okay, and talents, and be very confident with that energy. Consider how to bring more passion into your professional life, or how to be creative and how to have self-expression with your personal life, okay? Pisces, let me pull a card for you. We have the moon, which is very Pisces energy, right? Take whatever is hidden and bring it to the light. The full moon might be bigger to you than usual. I would think, yeah, because it probably is going to affect water signs and earth signs more than the fire signs, right? And the air signs. But be aware of this. This moon is something about fear. Let me see what else. Let me pull a clarification card. We're going to actually look at the bottom of the deck since we're talking about the moon. King of Cups. Yeah, okay. So we want to tap into that intuition of spirituality. We want to really go within, really go into the darkness and tap within this week, okay? Let me see. I think the full moon is going to something with your intuition. Something with your intuition. What's your moon sign? It's something with your intuition, and really using that being very empathetic in the emotions. Really tap into the emotions. Really pay attention to this full moon. Is going to be big for you. Big. It's going to be big for you, Pisces, okay? And I will see you guys next time. Bye. Okay, Aries. Venus is in the 10th house for you, and Venus brings a touch of elegance to your career and your public life. You may want to dress better at work. You may want to decorate your workspace. Your professional charm and grace can open doors to success. Focus on building lasting connections with authority figures. And that full moon is going to be in the 5th house of Leo. So it's a Leo full moon in 5 degrees of Leo. So double Leo energy, creativity, romance, drama, children, fertility, all that's going to be big. Engage in activities that you love to do, love to have fun in. What is the inner child? If you're single, it's a favorable time for a new romantic relationship. Maybe there's going to be further romance with your loved one. For those in a relationship, infuse more playful and be spontaneous energy. We have the Hierophant and for your card. And ooh, look at this. I'm looking at it. I'm like, look at this. And then I face it to myself. We have the High Priestess and the Hierophant. We have two major arcanas here. And this is all about the truth and tradition. Okay. Keys of wisdom here. And then we have the High Priestess, and this is emotional intelligence. I think you need to use your emotional intelligence for the keys of wisdom this week. Emotional intelligence, which is your intuition. Okay, emotional wisdom, intuition, wisdom, into being very wise with your intuition. Okay, being very wise with your intuition, with the higher keys of knowledge of truth. Okay, your intuition is going to bring the truth to you this week. Yes, Aquarius, not Aquarius, Aries. Sorry, I am slightly tired, but I still have the energy because I want to put this out, and I have a lot going on today. That's why I tried to cleanse the space and cleanse the energy of myself. But listen to what I'm saying, because I know what I'm saying. It's just in my head and it's coming out wrong. But listen, you guys need to tap into your intuition to seek the truth out this week. Tap into your intuition to seek the truth out this week, regardless of what's going on. What is your intuition telling you? And the intuition does not operate off of fear, it operates off of calmness and love. All right. I will see you guys next time. Bye. Okay, Taurus. This is all about your Leo and full moon is going to be in the 4th house. This is all about home and family, and it's going to bring attention to probably to mother, where you feel safe, security, your legacy, your past. Embrace the warmth and joy with your household. Anything dealing with home, maybe you want to host something, be creative at home. You want to be aware of that conflict there, because if it's in the 4th house, then you're also having conflict with your career. So be aware of that. And then you have Venus, and it's going to enter the 9th house in the sign Capricorn. So The ninth house is fun. It's traveling. So maybe you're into traveling, maybe long-term traveling, maybe long-term adventures, embrace new cultures, area, ideas, philosophy, relationships with people, different backgrounds, and bring joy and expansion because it's all about expanding. Okay. Let me pull a card for you guys. We have some stability when it comes to home. So, yeah, this is home and community. This is structure here. Okay. The Four of Wands is what I pulled. The Four of Wands. And this is all about that full moon. The full moon is going to affect you. It's going to be bigger for you this week. And just know that you have structure at home. You have structure with whatever is what you deem to feel like your security and safe place. Okay. And your security safe place could be a hole in a wall, it could be a tent on the corner. But whatever it is for this full moon in Leo, just know that there is stability and structure where your home is. Okay. I will see you guys next time. Bye. Okay, Gemini. Venus is going to enter your eighth house. Venus is deepens connection between the eighth house is very deep. So it's very intimate level of energy. Shared resources also could be a thing, and you are into socializing with the spirit of shared resources, both emotional and material. Maybe you're going to attract some money if it's on a positive aspect, or have some arguments about some shared resources. Explore the depths of the relationships and broaden and strengthen bonds. Now, your full moon is going to be in a house of communication, the third house, right? And it's opposing at ninth house. And yeah, so you could be having some arguments or some thoughts, emotional challenges with small details versus the bigger picture. Communication takes a bigger stage at this full moon. Express your thoughts and passions and creativity. It's the ideal time to share your ideas and engage in meaningful conversations. Maybe even start writing it down for this full moon. Connect with siblings, your neighbors about your inspiration. Beware of the conflicts with the smaller picture and a bigger picture. Okay. And we have the page of crystals. And this is to all my Gemini. This is a curiosity in passion and just getting started, like new beginnings with passion, new beginnings with creativity. Yeah. So the Leo energy is going to make you very creative. Now that Venus is into aesthetics, but I'm thinking this is more passion. Yeah, this is something with that Leo because this is fire energy. So that Leo energy is going to make you have some new ideas, or maybe there's going to be someone sending you a message when it comes to creativity and passion, or being very courageous with that Leo energy. Yeah, so either a messenger, a young fire signs coming your way, a child sending you a message, or there's some type of curiosity starting with that. All right, with that full moon. I will see you guys next time. Bye. Okay, Cancers. Second house is where your full moon is going to be. That's about finances and values and financial achievements. Focus on what truly matters and what you find that you really enjoy over the material possessions. It's a good time to reassess your values and ensure they align with your financial goals. Okay. And when we're dealing with that second house, the second house is opposing the eighth house. So it's like yourself and your material values versus shared resources. Okay. Be aware of that, of the arguments of that. Okay. And let me pull a card for you guys. Oh, I have a comment. Hold on. Let me see. Thank you, Jenny, for that beautiful comment here. Let's see what else we have for my Cancers. Ooh, Page of Cups. So yeah, Cancers. I like this for Cancers. Okay, some new beginnings with love. Some new beginnings. Maybe very curious about love. Okay, there's some curiosity. Maybe there's a message of love coming your way. This could be a love of friendships, or love with you have the finances. You have the Venus in the seventh house. Did I even say that? I'm over here talking about love, but your Venus is entering the seventh house and it's about partnerships. Yeah, so there's some love coming your way, even if you are already in a relationship, it doesn't matter. Okay, because love is coming your way and it could be a better relationship. Not like your relationship like you're gonna get another one. No, the current relationship is going to improve. Okay, so that is what I have for you guys. I will see you next time. Bye. Leo, um, Venus is going to enter the sixth house. It's going to be about your beauty, your daily routines, your work environment. Maybe you're going to beautify your work environment. Pay attention to your well being, health, maybe buying workout clothes. Be aware of that. Now, the Leo, the full moon, is going to be in your first house. Okay. So this could be a lot of self-expression and confidence about yourself and your body, and embrace your individuality and let your personality shine. It's a great time to make a bold statement. It's going to um causing some conflict with relationships, you versus relationships. So be aware of that for this full moon. Ooh, drama, drama, drama too, Leo. Okay, you are a Leo. The full moon's in Leo, and it's in 5 degrees, a Leo degree. So just be aware for that full moon. We have the Five of Cups. So all my Leo placements, this could be some loss or some grief. You want to focus on what you have and not what you don't have. Okay. And don't focus on the things that you lost. Focus on what God has given you and that you still have. Okay. I will see you guys next time. Bye. Okay, Virgos, we have the Venus in the fifth house. Venus in Capricorn is going to be in your fifth house. It's all about creativity, having fun. And yes, really having some self expression, being yourself. Um, uh, Maybe have fun with children if you have children. Romance can take center stage, and having fun with romance. Embrace your playful side. Now, we are dealing with Venus in Capricorn, so you'll be practical, but it's still going to be fun and like the lighter aspects of life. Now, full moon is going to be in the 12th house. This is a house of solitude and spirituality. So you might find solace and introspection during this full moon. Embrace moments of being alone and praying, or whatever it is that you brings you close to spirituality. Yes, Virgos. Let's see what else we have for you. Full moon will be big. Yeah, this is the planet. This is Neptune. Really tapping into the dreams. Really looking at things in a different perspective, and really taking advantage of that 12th house placement with your full moon spirituality. Okay, things may be very unclear, but you can feel it. Your feeling is the truth. Okay, I will see you guys next time. Bye. Okay, Libras. Venus is going to be in your fourth house, and that's about family and home and mother and security. Okay, and you're probably going to make your home look better. Oh, Libras. I would like to see what that home looks like. Maybe you want to remodel your home. What else we have? Strengthening emotional bonds with loved ones, hanging out with your mom, hanging out with female energy. And the full moon is going to be in the 11th house. That's about community, friendships, the future, your hopes and dreams. So release anything that's not serving you with this full moon in that area. Okay. If it's a group that's not working for you, release it. Okay. It's all about yourself and your self expression. All right. Let me see what cards we have for my Libras. We have the High Priestess. This is all about having some intuition and using it as wisdom. Okay. And some people say, well, I can't see it and I didn't read about it and it's not factual. Your intuition is factual. Okay. So really use your inner wisdom, really use your intuition as wisdom, use it as the truth and the knowledge. Okay. Whatever's going on this week, that is what you need to go by. My intuition is the truth and the real knowledge. That is what that card represents. All right. I will see you guys next time, Libra. And let's do our Scorpios next. Scorpio, Venus is going to enter Venus in Capricorn tomorrow. Is going to enter your third house. And Venus is about the third house. It's about communication and writing things down, neighbors, early education, express your thought through charm and being very diplomatic, and relationships with siblings and neighbors. All that is going, you'll probably be socializing and hanging out with your neighbors, socializing and hanging out with siblings, okay, with this placement, but being very practical and thinking about long-term goals, and being very serious, okay, with that, but still enjoying some intellectual conversations with them, or social events with them. Now, the 10th house is where your full moon is going to be in the sign Leo, and it's going to shine a professional light and what's lacking in that 10th house of career. So, really release whatever is not serving you when it comes to your career. Release whatever is not serving you when it comes to your public image. Release whatever is not serving you when it comes to structure. Okay. Consider your public image and how it aligns to your authentic self. Yes. And how it aligns with your family. There may be some conflict with that. Okay. Let me pull a card for all my Scorpios. And we have, yeah, the home is where the heart is for you. This full moon is going to be big for you. And this card is representing home, structure, and community. But with you, I'm thinking it's home. So, home is where the heart is. Focus on the home. Let go of whatever that public career image issue is and focus on the home. All right. I will see you guys next time. Bye. Okay, Sagittarius. And you guys, after I do a reading, I could do a reading for whoever's here live if you have a question. Just put it in the comments and I'll do just one question and I'll pull a card for you. What else? Okay, who else we have? Sagittarius. Now, I'm looking at this. Venus is going to enter. Okay, no, the full moon. The full moon is in your ninth house. And ninth house is about traveling and expansion and philosophy, right? Maybe there is some new philosophy and you have to release it. Maybe you were supposed to travel or have an adventure. You need to release it. Something about connecting the world together. It could be law, something law dealing with law, and there needs to be some release. Something that's dealing with the bigger and world picture versus the self. Okay, so release that and higher education. If it's not working, release it. Okay, philosophical pursuits. If it's not working, release it. Okay. Now, Sagittarius is going to be in that second house, and Venus brings a focus on financial stability and material possessions. Ooh, it's about the money. Okay, for you guys, take a practical approach to your resources. Invest wisely. Find pleasure in creating a secure and comfortable environment. Maybe you'll really be into saving money. I find that to be possible. Let's see what we have for my Sagittarius here. Let me see what we have. The Hermit. The Hermit is very Virgo energy and cleansing and diminishing. So maybe there needs to be a cleanse of some, yeah, well, the full moon is a cleanse. So really cleanse and purge some things, whether it's how you spend financially, really organize how you spend your money, focus on that and have the light within. Use this light within to really cleanse that, especially with that Venus. Yeah, I'm thinking with that Venus and Capricorn in the second house, it's time to cleanse some stuff. Okay. Now, that is what I have for my horoscopes. If you guys want a personal reading, if you ask a question, I can do that for you. I will give you about a few more minutes. Anyone have a question who is here live? I should probably put that on a ticker. The Aquarius is calling me. Okay, I don't see any questions. I do see people here though. But thank you guys for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm trying to see what I have coming up next. I do have some tarot readings coming up next. And yeah, and again, the horoscopes. And I also have to explain everything Sagittarius. So look out for that. I will see you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.